but we'll see. I don't know. We give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they've got something up their sleeves. Last pick here for Team Dog. They've got 20 seconds left to round out their lineup. What's it gonna be? Looks like it will probably be their mid hero. No, all right. So this is gonna be a mid. Gonna be picking up that Chen. So this is what I was saying. I mean, even when you go back and look at their previous games, they've been using Naga. Now they switch back up. So this is one of the powerful things about this. You want to make your draft as versatile as possible. And Naga is definitely one way to do that. I mean, you've got a lot of options with exactly what you want to do. And it looks like this is going to be a core Mirana, or a core Mirana as well as a core Naga. So up the clockwork for presumably the off lane. I suppose they could go aggressive with this. That is not the right one. There you go. Misclick. Remake, please. But let's go over the teams. For CNB, it's going to be Ned on the IO, Baga on the Nyx Assassin. 40R's can actually be picking up the carry on the Batrider, and in the back, Klotz 22 on the Death Prophet. So who is this Batrider? Let's take a quick look. Be Frozen or Tabo? Hard to say. I think they kind of have Frozen is normally just their manager. I don't think he normally plays, so I'm pretty sure this is Tabo. So let's go check out Team Dog. MSS Dota going to be playing the Mirana, Misery on the Bane, Pycat on the Naga Siren, Fogged. And all the way in the back, Smuggling on the Clockwork. He's lagging a bit behind. It could be very, very bad for CNB. If they run in to Team Dog here, bad things could happen. And I think they see them. They're choosing to back up now. Pings are coming out. No, they're continuing to move forward here. Gyrocopter a bit isolated. Another one goes down. Dog really trying to take control. To me, this says maybe they're going to offensive tri-lane because they're putting so much emphasis on the wards out here. They've got, wow, Vision Ward as well as another one to block some next level stuff. Looks like it is just going to be Smuggling. Get one. I think they know that maybe there's another one hiding out. Well. So they do D-ward successfully. Team Dog. But now they're going to settle back in their lanes. Pycat going to be taking this Naga Siren to the mid lane. I mean, this is the normal build, which sounds ridiculous, but branch, two share tangos. You go for the bottle extremely quickly, and then you just bottle Crow. You can spam out Riptide, Illusions, stack camps, and he's going to be going up against the Death Prophet. I think this is a fairly okay matchup. You can abuse Riptide pretty easily to get some good last hits. There we go. Put some harass on as well. Up here, assist with some kind of first blood, but Pycat's going to have to get pretty low from the Crypt Swarm spam to be able to make that happen, and we'll see if it does. But uh-oh, the offlaner here, Tabo, he is a bit stuck. Now there's going to be an arrow coming in. Here it comes. That's going to nail him. And do they have enough damage to actually bring him down? It looks like it's going to be close. Stun now just coming off. He's trying to make a run for it, but no, MSS securing the first blood without a problem. The bottle is here for Pycat, so this lane is pretty under control as well. Nice little first blood there, and man, this is just a brutal combo, and it's a known combo, and they knew this was coming, but unfortunately, of the Bane, and he dies for it. They did put a sentry down over here, but I don't believe there was an observer ward. It's possible that he popped one down and I missed it. Nope, there's the other one. And he's still just sitting here. Baga. He's just wasting a lot of efficiency. And Dota is a game where all the small little advantages you get add up a lot. Level 1 this for this long is not great. Fog level 1 as well. Nice easy ways to get back into it. This is not great. And smartly, The Batrider has returned to the jungle. He's decided that he's had enough of that offlane, and to be honest, I don't really blame him. Early for him, and he knows that it's just going to continue being bad. But unfortunately now this means that Mirana has free roam over the lane. Misery going to pull through, get a little bit of experience, but now he's going to be able to rotate out of the lane extremely easily. And the other thing is that because they don't really have any vision in the area, so they're going to have to constantly be on their toes. I mean, Baga still is just sitting here, level 1. I've never seen that before. I really think that Baga needs to make something else happen here. I mean, he's just doing nothing. Like, try to help go get a kill top with Rocket Barrage and Spirits. Do something. Pycat's Bottle Prone. He's got a salve coming out as well. And I think this is the time when maybe Baga tries to get the first blood, but I guess he's just going to help out stacked with the Batrider. And at that point, he'll just stick around and get the experience. So I guess that's a pretty good way for him to come back into this one, get some experience. Wow, Pycat is so low. Bottle and the salves here. He's going to be just fine. A little bit late, unfortunately. He still has one ward sitting as well. And Fogg has managed to grab a Wild Wing Creep, so he just stacks up some camps. Looks like he already used that Tornado once. There's another stack over here. On there, so he's just continuing to get some levels up. He hasn't really found a ganking creep of choice yet. I guess the lanes are all going okay, so there's not really a need to do anything crazy. Pycat, this is pretty normal. I mean, the base damage is just really, really crappy for Naga, so the Coiling Blade does help you a bit, and in combination with the armor reduction from the Riptide, it's pretty easy to secure some last hits. Taking a look at the charts here, actually a pretty hefty advantage for Dog, considering that literally nothing has happened. I guess part of this is just Baga hasn't done anything yet. He's still level 1. They have to be looking at this on the scoreboard and just wondering where he is. There finally he puts on a ward that's going to spot out Smuggling. Smuggling in a bit of trouble now. He is level 4, so he's gotten good things out of this lane, but oh, Misery is coming over. He's got a haste rune. This could completely mess up this entire initiation, but he does get out. The intel no Smuggling. Maybe going to go down. Nightmare. Nope, Brain Sap is what's used, and Io is the one that falls. This backfired really, really badly, and now 40R. Is he going to die as well? There's the Moonlight Shadow to keep him alive in case anything bad happens. Salve was attempting to go out there, but now they're going to find Baga, I think, without a problem. He's going to take a couple tower hits here, and then it should be easy for him to go down. Just, he's still level 1. You just took a just ridiculous amount of damage. I mean, you were banking on that working 100%. I mean, he's still going to be able to go get some experience from all of these camps, but Batrider really needs the experience, really needs the farm, needs to be able to get that Blink Dagger online, and now they've got a Nyx Assassin that's just not doing anything. Fogg, on the other hand, is level 5. This is really scary. This is like, and now he comes down to the bottom lane? I don't love this. I mean, he's probably just going to die here. It's pretty easy for Fogg to dive the tower with all these creeps. If MSS hits an arrow, this is definitely over. He is maxing Starstorm for maximum damage. I like this build. And is Fogg going to move on this here? Oh, Fogg is going to run into him. Fogg needs to do something there. He notices him. Oh, Stomp goes off, and the Carapace is there. Hits off on Fogg. You do now. The unit who controls the units is the one that gets stunned now with Carapace. I'm pretty sure that's a change. Must take the tier 1 tower, and maybe this is the way that CNB can get back into this game on the back of the Death Prophet, but the levels look very ugly. The net worth is okay. I mean, Naga is not farming quite as well as the Death Prophet. That's to be expected. Crypt Swarm is a very reliable way to get last hits, and Pycat has been taking a lot of damage from the Crypt Swarms, not really able to avoid them. Rotating back through here. I was just going to say I'd like to see him aggressively try to make these lanes a bit easier for his teammates, and throwing down a gank, definitely one way to do that, but over here. Also, the Death Prophet is way far in the back. Oh, I like how he's parked these illusions up here. He's going to try to keep track of exactly what's going on.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's taking up camp in this lane. But now, oh, they're moving in. They have the song. Holy crap, there's a bottle on the ground. Oh, the courier gets it, and they're not even able to kill that, but that would have been huge. Now we'll see, can they get Klotz anyway? The net comes out here. There's the shockwave, and now Smuggling's here as well, so that is a very dead Klotz. 4-0 in favor of Team Dog. Down goes the Cox, pushes back Tavo. Treat, he's going to come through with a bit of Firefly here, maybe try to take down Pinecat, but that is not going to happen. In the meantime, CNB going to move in on top of it. Wow, call down use. This might open a window of opportunity here for Misery and someone else to maybe defend this. But you might want to save it for when you're actually hitting heroes when you're trying to take down the tower. But they choose not to. Exorcism not up for another 17 seconds. He might be able to take down the tier 1 with this, depending if Podcat leaves or not. But generally as the Naga, you don't really have an interest in leaving your lane. I mean, you just want to sit there, get last hits. Unfortunately, Fogg has been going through all the jungle camps, so he hasn't really been able to get those, but you just want to sit there and get farm. He's sitting at 38 last hits at 8 minutes, so he's doing fairly well. Death Prophet, 54, hasn't missed too many creeps. Things are going well, and now, wow, MSS moving very aggressively, but does not have enough mana here for anything, so that was a very aggressive move, and doesn't really get anything out of it. Power kill here. Misery comes over as well. Is going to get it, so just uses that as zoning. But now, Baga, is there enough mana for arrow? Yes, there is, but it nails a creep. Is it going to matter? Oh, Hand of God comes through as Colossus rotated down at this bottom lane. The ultimate goes up. Baga is one right click away. We see MSS TPing out. Misery going to go down, not able to get the kill off on Baga. Smuggling! He grabs it with the rocket flare. I saw it flying over on the map. And, wow, that's a nice little pick-off. That was a level 1 rocket, so just barely, I'm sure, is able to secure that one for Team Dog. Now it's 5-1 at 9 minutes. Ladder, America, I'm what is said here on Beyond the Summit. So I'm here. Hope you guys are enjoying. Fogg has picked up the buckler. He's going to be going for the mechanism. No surprises there. He's farming very well. Has found himself that kill as well. So things are going very well for Fogg and Team Dog in general. All their lanes seem to be working out. Baga has sort of been a lost puppy. He has regained some ground though. Now level 5. Still not level 6, which is really when that next assassin starts to come alive with the Vendetta. When you start to see things start coming together. Checking in on Tabo here. 100 gold, so he is still fairly far away from that Blink Dagger. This has not been the most efficient jungle for him. Sometimes, even after dying once, we see these Bat Riders have a fairly early Blink Dagger, you know, somewhere around 8:30 or 8:45 is a really nice timing, but he's still fairly far away, so that's not going to work out. Smuggling level 7 has not used Hookshot yet, almost has a Force Staff. He's going for that full Force Staff over the Treads. This is an interesting move. I mean, it still does deal with Clockwork's mana problems. It doesn't seem like Clockwork would have mana problems, but to actually use this whole combo takes a fairly good amount of mana, and you often are using these in lane to try to make something happen. And now there's a disconnect, but they're going on Klotz here, and he is all the way in the top lane, so it shouldn't matter too much. Isn't going to impact this kill, but we are going to wait for him to reconnect, as Klotz looks fairly dead. Which is a shame, because he's actually very, very close to actually finishing this mechanism. So I guess CNB are going to be relying pretty heavily on this pick and push mentality that we've really seen a resurgence of recently. They're going to try to initiate with Tavo, who now took a big stack. So he is up to 1,800 gold. He should be having that Blink Dagger fairly shortly. He's rotating towards this mid lane. We'll see if he's actually able to do anything. He's got a fairly long way to go. I'm not sure he's actually going to be able to make an impact on this gank, especially since he doesn't have Firefly as well, so he might just be walking in here and not really able to do much, but Wisp does have Relocate if they're able to grab someone. Really wants to grab the Gyro, so I think it's just going to be too late. I'm not really sure Klotz can make it out of this one. There's possible that they're able to get some reactions, but I really like this on the Mirana. It gives you some reliable farm, and it gives you more reliable farm, which is a huge thing. Oh, they are going to relocate. He does grab someone, but no, goes down. Call down comes through. It's 40R. That's rejoin now Tavo is coming in, but they have the song to disengage. And it looks like they might even go back in here. Oh, Smuggling's come over. There's an arrow as well. And down. No, he gets brought back by the Wisp, but Tavo is going to fall. He comes back with no HP at all. Barely made it out of that one. They would have loved to get that extra pick off. It would have given them 40R as well. That would have been fairly catastrophic for CNB, but they make it out of there with only 2 falling. It's possible they maybe should have just let the Death Prophet die. I don't think they were counting on MSS coming all the way over there. Give you a lot more reliable farm, and Mirana is a hero that needs a ton of it. Mirana needs a lot of farm, more items, and a lot of carries to really have a lot of damage. So I like the Midas pickup a lot. Also, new Roman mixes so you can, bang, sniping off the IO. Oh, there's a Nightmare as well. MSS is the one that's rotated over with the maximum level Stars form. No way 40R is making out of this one. They get the double proc. Down he goes. 1 falls for CNB. Now the score is 9-1 at 12 minutes. For Klotz. He might be looking for something. And almost a relic done for Pycat, proving that he can still farm quite a bit. 12 minutes here with the relic. Good timing for him. And he goes in. There's the hook shot. Is he going to be able to get a kill here? The ultimate is popped, but I'm not sure that's actually going to matter. I mean, he's just taking a lot of damage. Oh, no, with the Wisp here, it might be enough. It is. Smuggling, getting a bit too aggressive, gets punished for it. They just needed any sort of help there, and that would have been a fairly easy kill for them, but not able to get it, as now Team Dog converged on the top lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Same thing is happening for CNB in the mid lane. They're using that DP ulti, which has already gone through. And there's wow, TP coming in very aggressively by Misery, but I guess he knows with that ultimate running out, there's not too much left in the tank. And they do get the top tower. Batrider purchases up the Blink Dagger, and now there's level 6 on Baga. This is go time for CNB. They need to get a couple picks, and now the level 11 ulti for Klotz as well. This is really when CNB is going to hit their stride, and if they don't make something happen now, they are going to be in a load of trouble. What are the things that can stop them? The Chen is going to be fairly good. He's working towards that mech. He's going to have the Hand of God as well to break up those picks. It's gonna land, and they've also got Fiend's Grip, which is pretty decent, and most importantly, I think they have Smuggling here as well as Pycat. Song of the Siren, very good at breaking up initiations. Dive in there, gets caught, and it doesn't work out. Fog is gonna go down here. Well, maybe not. MLS is gonna come out, call down. He's trying to get out of the way. And they have no detection. Saves him. Wow. At this point, I mean, they've already used Moonlight Shadow a couple times. They obviously know there's a Mirana on the other side. And Fog maybe gets away with one that he normally shouldn't. Ultimate coming up again, but now he's got the mech this time. Silence comes out. That's a pretty nice silence. Mech as well. He pops the ulti. Riptide falls out. And no, there is not enough for Song, but are they going to be able to get him? It looks like they might. Hand of God comes through. He's going to keep him alive. Oh my God. Smuggling. No, the Prophet goes. Bring him down. Pycat had to back up there. The Hand of God just brought him above the sliver of HP that he was at. And that's twice that Smuggling has died solo trying to take down the Death Prophet, so maybe they need to revisit that plan. I mean, an arrow from MSS or something like that would make that a fairly easy pick-off. They've got the cogs to lock him in there, so they need to be careful. No lasso here for Tavo. They're just going to count on the stun from Baga being enough to take down someone. Misery has a Blink Dagger. Wow, he is quite farmed for a support. 3-1. Has Arcanes as well as the Blink, and now he might be in a bit of trouble. Get the kill off. Now there's a Radiance finish for Pycat, and we hear Blanks. Well, Blanks abound, and the Impale is gonna keep him safe. Oh, that's a Nightmare on a creep. Oh well. There's some things on that one. He probably just apologized to his team after that. But now the mech is finished up for Fog. This is gonna help. And are they gonna group up? Are they gonna try to get pickoffs? We'll see how they want to play this for Team Dog. Maelstrom is up for MSS. Gonna help him farm, gives him a bit more damage in team fights. Carrier is Gyro, so I think this is okay. This is really one of the only heroes that I don't hate this item on.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It looks like they want to make a move on 40R. Are they going to be able to get him? They run into the... one. There's the Nightmare on one. He wants to probably kill the Io here to make sure he can't make it out. And, going for the... Nope. He's out. He's probably going to leave the gyro. Yep. Well, sacrificial lamb here, as he's just going to get absolutely blown up when he comes back. Oh, makes it away actually a bit. If he makes it out of this, it looks like he might. In the bottom lane, though, they've gone on clots. We'll bring our attention down there. The arrow misses. Dog just throwing their initiation. Completely impale sails out. The Radiant Spread triggering the air fist, and now he gets called down. He's going to try to do something, but he falls, and Wisp has made it out. Dog is just crumbling here. Trying to get something, make something happen here, but it looks like CNB have hit their stride. An arrow's going to sail through, nails Ned. Now there's the mechanism. No Hand of God available. Crypt Swarm flying out here for Clots. He wants to try to make something happen. Now smuggling, living, but just barely. No, he goes down. Well, what a horrible initiation from Team Dog. Not able to string together their combo. I mean, you have so many options there. They have Net into Arrow, they have Nightmare into Arrow, they have Song into Arrow. They use Song into Arrow, which is probably one of the less reliable ones. Get punished for it heavily, and man, that was not good at all. I mean, things are starting to equalize out now. For Team Dog, but XP starting to level out. As CNB are just getting some easy kills here that, I mean, honestly, that fight just went horribly for them. Hero would have been much easier. Everything just went wrong in that fight. To just recollect themselves here, connect with a couple Clockwork Mirana initiations, but this Wisp worked pretty well, just as like a mobility hero, honestly. Like, they haven't really done anything fancy with it, they've just used it. They try to save people, bring people out of fights, bring people into fights during ganks. It's worked well. They don't really have a gimmicky sort of lineup with like a Tiny or a CK or something, but they are just utilizing the hero fairly well, I have to say. Favorites coming in this match, I think it was somewhere around 87% to 13%, so
bottom tower is under attack.
It looks like maybe they're stagnating a bit. MSS, oh my god. Well, that ship has sailed. The good news is Podcat is farming up a storm. 25 last hits. Does he top the net worth? No, actually, MSS also farming a ton here with this Midas, bringing him a bit ahead, and they are able to connect onto Clots. He goes down easily. That's the kind of pickoffs that Dog really needs to try to just bring this game back under control, figure everything out. And now I think they're just going to take the tier 2 tower. They do have to utilize this Chen. I mean, Chen is definitely a hero that falls off. Making his presence known, does have Lasso and Blink available. And now it looks like Team Dog choosing to back off here. MSS going in the jungle to grab a creep, but very aggressively moving. There are some really aggressive wards here by Team Dog, giving them full vision of the jungle. And I like this with the kind of lineup that they have. Arrow narrowly misses. Now the BKB is finished for the Gyrocopter. He does not really have any damage. They still have some okay physical damage to bring him down. I mean, just the right clicks from Mirana as well as the Naga is pretty decent. It's not amazing or anything, but Naga doesn't really want to be in the fight, so we'll see what kind of item progression Podcat decides to go for. Sometimes you see people buy like VOTs or something at this point. The other options are like Manta. You can go right for a heart, but that's not quite as usual. Manta, I think, is the normal choice. Yasha and Manta. And he is going to grab the VOTs. I think this is good. It makes it so you can come into these fights a little bit late, pop down the song, and then re-engage, disengage, whatever you need to do. You want to use it aggressively. And still, it looks like Dog just farming better than CNB. I mean, when CNB doesn't win fights, this graph just continually moves up and up for Dog, so.
Double damage.
Finished up for MSS. Not my favorite item in the game. Wow, that arrow just misses, but like I said, there's only like one BKB carrier, so he's going to get some good value damage out of that lightning. He's also going to be able to put the static field on probably like the clockwork or something like that. So this is a fairly okay pickup. It also just lets him farm more, which, ooh, wow, that's an arrow that gives a ton of vision. He leaps out of there, sniffs something out. Farming up. We'll see if he's able to actually get something going. I mean, honestly, hasn't had too much success. Sure what Vincere just did. He appears to have nightmared himself for no reason, but can't confirm or deny that. It's possible something was coming his way, or he thought something was coming his way. But now PyCat just continuing to split push here. I'm a little worried that they aren't utilizing this Chen quite as effectively as you would hope. The good news is he does have pretty... Maybe he wants to transition to an Ags or something to be able to use the ultimate during a team fight twice. Ned, what? They probably don't think this is real. Right now, I am... Oh, he has an invis room and you just can't see it. Okay, there we go. That explains it. Now they grab MSS. Got the dust this time. Flame Break goes out. Sorry, Io's character looks exactly the same when he's invisible. Was not counting on that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The bottom lane. I mean, they just have to split push against PyCat, which is split pushing against a Naga. It never really goes well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Make this happen, and meanwhile, PyCat is just going to be like pushing down towers, pushing in all the waves at once, and it seems to be working out very well for him. He's already got another 2,000 gold in the bank after just buying out those VODs, and now Dog is smoked up through the jungle. They want to try to get a kill here. Pops off a bit of damage. I don't think it's going to be enough. Wow, but Smuggling has found one. Is there a relocate to try to save Tavo? And ooh, Flame Break pushes him out, but no. Fog can be able to get enough right clicks to get him out of there. Just right clicking down 40R. Drum going to keep him far enough away that it's not an issue though. And now, not enough mana. Oh, he doesn't have mana for Song. He might go down here. A bit aggressive. Does have a TP. Now just enough mana. There it is. He's used the stick, but, well...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Not great.
Dominating.
Oh my god. Well, he might go down there, but in the mid lane, let's bring our attention to Smuggling, who has looked like there's been a bit of initiation here on Quad, and I think they're going to be able to grab him without a problem. Down he goes, and Gyrocopter has assisted, taken down PyCat in the top lane. He turned off his Radiance to try to make him think that he wasn't there anymore, I think, but yeah, that didn't work. Smuggling getting sent home by Fog, and now they just continue to push in here. They need to keep knocking down towers. They need to manufacture a gold lead here. Otherwise, they're going to be in a bit of trouble just because of Fog falling off a little bit. Feel a bit better. Io doesn't really do much in the team fights, but Relocate is just such a powerful ability that it usually makes up for it, so... What are CNB's best routes back into this? They just need to get some very aggressive pickoffs. I think they need to regain map vision, which is just not going to happen with Fog carrying around this gem. I mean, look at this. They have no vision. They have, like, nothing. They can't see anything. Look at that. The map is dark. They're going to be able to get those pickoffs. They don't have something like Rocket to give them vision. You know, get a couple pickoffs and head down into those towers using the DP ulti, using the Gyro ulti to try to take team fights once Dog is a man down. But I'm not sure they can fight straight up right now. MSS in a bit of a pickle is going to leap away. Bird in the mid lane, arrow going to fly through. Nails 40R, but there are way too many heroes around here for any sort of follow-up. Rocket is going to come through and do a bit of damage. Smuggling has actually done a nice job with these. He's checked Roche. He's checked the Ancient Camp. He's done a decent job of just keeping vision everywhere. Obviously, you got that little pick-off as well over here in the Secret Shop with the Rocket. And now he's using it again. It's really making sure that all the time Team Dog knows what's going on the map, because if they do, I think they'll be in an okay position, because CNB are really relying on pickoffs, relying on ganks, and if Smuggling can just help them figure out exactly what's going on. Of these. Force Staff now picked up as well for the Bat Rider, so he's got his tools that he really needs, and they pick up a smoke. They're going to try to use the smoke to navigate around all this vision. They do have.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's picked up drums and some lifesteal. I like this. Just being able to easily grab big ancient stacks, which smuggling has been checking, so it might not be so easy for him to take that. And Heart. You are very dead. He gets caught down around the room. He's dragged up to the high ground, trying to mech, but oh my god, he neutraled. What a player. One down, I think they're going to try to move into Roshan, but are they going to be able to do so? Tavo stuck, but smuggling, he goes in, the arrow connects as well from MSS, and now the ultimate is popped by Klotz. They need to be careful. They don't really have the damage to bring him down, I don't think, but the IO is going to fall. Naga Siren, meanwhile, taking down towers. PyCat not involved in the fight yet. MSS doing a good job just trying to outrun here. The MLS does have leap available as well. Now he's invisible on the run. He is going to be alive for the moment. Misery has taken down the next assassin in the meantime, and now they're moving forward on 40R. Smuggling is here. An arrow flies through from MSS, and no 40R, you are not getting out of here. And honestly, Dog just playing that fight amazingly well. Somehow they don't lose MSS. He makes it out again. There's no detection from CNB. And now PyCat is just taking down their base. He just didn't even arrive at that fight, didn't even care, trusting his teammates to be able to deal with that. Misery has picked up the dig, and I think that probably helped him bring down that Nyx. And, man, CNB for them, but Dog honestly just playing it extremely well, and are able to pull that one out. Just a lot. Help him against the gyrocopter. Actually works with Ghost as far as if you still take damage. Ghost is physical, so I think you still take damage. Obviously you don't take the added damage, but I'm not sure. Someone in chat will probably correct me. And the Dagon actually being leveled up here by Misery. I mean, I guess they're just going to try to use this to just nuke down either the Nyx or the IO. So I don't actually hate this. Normally that is a trash can item. No one would ever want that. But, circumstance definitely will have its uses. Smuggling going to be building towards the Aghanim Scepter just to help him get that initiation in the team fights, make sure he can initiate whenever they need to. And wow, MSS is just continuing to get a really massive amount of farm here. PyCat as well. Able to farm it not nearly as efficiently without this Naga. I mean, after losing that fight as well, the golden XP graph looks pretty sinister for them. He's going to send the illusion in, which they have to actually commit a lot to kill. And in the top lane, it looks like they might want to be using this MLS to initiate as well. I'm not sure they're going to be able to find anyone. But these supports are just so farmed by Dog. Like, look at the comparison here. Baga's got absolutely nothing when you compare them, and now MSS flies up the arrow, does hit Baga. He's been on par, moves toward the Starstorm. Misery gonna assist in grabbing that one, and man, he has just been so on point with those. And whoop, Naga actually in the bottom lane with Fog able to take down one, and now 3 are down for CNB. The IO as well as 40R in combination with Fog, and now Misery is just moving forward, playing very aggressively. They want to try to take down Fog. Arrow Sales 2 not going to work. Now Smuggling Dart Forward as well. It's possible they both die here. It looks like they might. There goes the Dagon, but the heals from Fog keeps everyone alive, and now they're going to take down this tier 2 tower without a problem. Fortification goes up, but it is not enough to save this one. There are 3 heroes down. They might even just choose to continue here. And man, everything just not really coming together for CNB. After falling behind in the early game, they can't really execute the ganks they wanted. The map control by Dog was fairly superb. I mean, Fog had been using that gem to just deward the map, and wow, these arrows from MSS have been unbelievably good. Here's a call down. Is he still gonna die? They want to trend the illusions after he goes down to just the Radiant Illusions. Oh no, these supports have to be so afraid now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now PyCat gets sent home. He's done his duty. He's taken down the support with just his illusions. The Aghanim's coming out as well for smuggling. And now the damage items have started for PyCat. He grabs the Diffusal Blade. This is the primary damage item on this build. You get a lot of illusions, obviously, so you can take down the heroes extremely easily with that Diffusal Blade. Forming up to the best, but I'm not sure they can actually do anything. I mean, there's just such a huge farm advantage from Dog. I'm just not sure there's anything they can do. The high ground, but they've just proven that it's not very hard for them to burst them down. I mean, they've got some great control they can use. Oh, barely misses, but it doesn't matter. The Fiend Script is here. Wisdom's gonna come in. They know that if Pod falls here, there's probably nothing they can do. The net goes off. There's the callback as well. And the Possessor trying to do something. Vincere stops like through all of this. Flame Break goes out. 40R with the BKB, wailing away, but only Misery has fallen so far. Getting Gyrocopter, a huge gold bounty, but now PyCat is running him down with the Diffusal, with the Radiance, able to do the damage, smuggling on the run now as he is the damage, but no, they turn this one around, and now there's a song to finish it up. And down goes the Bat Rider. And now PyCat's on the hunt for the last one, making a full 5-man wipe. And CNB call GG at 31 minutes with Dog in their base, assaulting them all. And what a game from Team Dog. A great early advantage for them. Everything went exactly according to plan. They got some amazing kickoffs. And CNB in their mid-game play.